Welcome to Evah Ting St, where we discuss our history, people, places, past and present. I am Shamila Scantlebury, chairperson for the St. Lucie Parish Independence Committee and your host. Our focus remains on the Parish Ambassadors Programme and the Parish Independence Committee, examining their influence and impact on St. Lucie. Joining us today is a young woman who has participated in the program as both an ambassador and a committee member. She is a multi-talented individual and a pillar of her community, serving as an educator, an entrepreneur, and an influencer. We are delighted to welcome Miss Rashonda Hayde.
Hello, Shamila.
Hi, how are you today?
I am so fantastic. So excited to be here. Thank you
I
for
am
having me.
excited to have you here. Before we jump into the interview, can you tell us who Rashonda Hayde is? Because I don't think that introduction did any justice to you.
Well, Rashonda is a lover of life. I really like trying new things, doing things that excite me. I like to describe myself as a free spirit. So I am a very free spirited person. As you said, I am also a primary educator. So I teach primary school, and I also am into social media influencing as well.
Lovely. In what year were you an ambassador?
Okay, so I served as Parish Ambassador in the year 2019, and for me, it was a fantastic experience. I had so much fun.
2019, lovely. And what inspired you to pursue the role of ambassador?
Well, I always was interested in the program, always. So, one of the two of the parish ambassadors came to a church that I used to attend, and that was the 2016 ambassadors. And from then, I was like, I really want to do this program, but I wasn't sure, how to get into it, who to ask around about it. But then one of my friends in 2018, Javon, he participated in the program, and I asked him so many questions. And I remember he put me to speak to Carol, who was the attendant at the time, and who went on to be attendant of the year.
Yes.
And she gave me all the information that I needed to know, and she made sure that I knew everything. Any questions that I had, she was ready to answer. So I felt really ready to step into the program and to give it a try because of the people who were, there to guide me and to lead me and give me information.
Shout outs to Miss Carol for getting this young lady on board.
Thank you, Carol.
And can you share your most memorable experience as parish ambassador?
Oh boy. So there were a lot of moments that were so memorable. I can think of maybe one or two. Can I give two?
Give two.
Okay. So I remember, normally every year the parish ambassadors have to do a hike with the Duke of Edinburgh program. So the entire weekend was just, it was hard, it was challenging, but in the end it was such a rewarding time. And for me, I really enjoy getting to really connect with all the other ambassadors, and that was probably one of the highlights of my time in the program, along with the night of the show. Actually, the night of the show was so many emotions happening all at once, and it's highs, it's lows, but the night of the show was really good, and especially at the end when everything is done and you can see all your hard work being showcased. So those are my top two moments: doing the hike and the night of the show.
The Night of the Spirit of the Nations show. What is your favorite community event and why does it stand out to you?
Shamila, there were so many events that I really enjoyed during my time as parish ambassador, but one that really sticks out to me was our old time cookout at late Judy Sobers' home. In our year in 2019, our theme was "Say We Here, Discover Our Way." So we were basically unearthing St. Lucie talent in the parish. We wanted to really showcase what St. Lucie has to offer. So we decided to have an old time cookout at her home, and we roasted breadfruit, we roasted fish. Janice made some of her famous corn pop and rice tea, and it was just such a fantastic event, and we enjoyed it so much. Your hands and I, we enjoyed it so much. We enjoyed testing all the different foods, all the different things that we had never had. I had never had roasted fish. I never had rice tea. I never had corn pop. I don't know what them things, but during that time, it was a very, very nice event, and it was well attended.
Now, you heard the love she expressed for eating. And if you don't know, Miss Rashonda has a social media page called
Bajan Plate.
Bajan Plates. I think you guys should follow that page. It shows you these nice places where you can have nice foods, you can enjoy the ambience with friends, with family, and with a loved one. You need to check that out.
You need to check it out.
Rashonda, I know that last year you co-hosted a number of events with some great hosts and MCs of Barbados. The 2023 Spirit of the Nation show and the lightning ceremony, to name a few. I know that persons on the committee were in awe of your achievements. St. Lucie was very proud, especially the executives. I can tell you, I was one of them because for the spirit, for rehearsals, when you came out and we heard your voice, we paused, we stopped doing what we were doing, and we sat down and we listened to you until you were finished. And when you finished, we continued. It was just so robotic. It was like, wait, that's Rashonda? And we sat down and we watched and we were like, oh my God, look at Love Rashonda. We were like, look at Love Rashonda. And Andy was like, from baby to now. And we paused. I mean, we did not move. We were like, stop. And we watched, we listened. And when you said your final word, we continued on. Like, we did not stop. But it was lovely to watch you. And I felt like a very proud auntie that day. I just have to let you know, I felt really proud.
So happy because I know that the entire committee was so supportive, and I appreciate this support all the time. I remember being at the lacing ceremony and looking down in the crowd and seeing everybody from the committee just beaming.
Yes, we were
just beaming at me. It was. I appreciate the support so
always. Now, with that being said, I had to get that in there of how proud we were. How was it co-hosting with such greats such as Margaret Almond Goddard, Jackie Marshall Clark, and Pearson Boyd?
Wow. Honestly, Shamila, the experience was phenomenal. I learned so much. It was really something outside my comfort zone though. Because when Gretel called me and she asked me if I wanted to, host the lighting ceremony, I was very taken aback. Like, me? Gretel, you made me? But I told myself, you know what? Take the leap and just see how it goes. And honestly, I am so happy that I made the decision because I learned so much from my mentors. They were so fantastic. They were so patient, especially Margaret Almond Goddard. She was so patient in making sure that, I understood everything that I needed to do, that if I had any questions, I could always come to her to ask. And she was so generous in giving tips as
What skills do you believe are essential for a successful parish ambassador?
Well, I think that successful parish ambassadors definitely need to know how to work with people because you interact with so many people every single day. And once an ambassador, always an ambassador, right? So people definitely see you inside your clothes, outside of your clothes, and they always come up to you. They are always asking questions. People always remember you, as the parish ambassador. The parish ambassador. People always remember you as the parish ambassador, and so you have to definitely exhibit people skills. Absolutely, presentation skills, being able to present in front of a crowd, speak in front of people, because you never know when you are called to speak in front of people. And that is something that Johannes and I experienced when we were parish ambassadors. Just being at a church service, for example, and Andy would go up there and talk, but they don't really want to hear Andy. They want to hear from the ambassador.
It's true.
So you have to always be prepared, being able to maybe deliver an impromptu speech when you need to. I definitely think just being persistent and not giving up, because the program is not easy. It requires a lot of time. It requires a lot of, you really have to want it to participate in the program, because the St. Lucy's Parish Independence Committee has high standards, and you have to be able to sometimes push past everything to reach the standards. So definitely you need to be somebody who can persevere, somebody who can push through. I think that those are the skills that would make a great parish ambassador.
Do you have any advice for young people between the ages of 18 and 30 looking to improve themselves?
Well, I would definitely recommend the Parish Ambassadors Program, because the program is a phenomenal way to develop yourself, to learn about yourself, to meet new people, to form new bonds, just to really get out there, get out of your comfort zone, develop skills that you did not even know that you had. So if you are between the ages of 18 to 30, I would definitely recommend that you get involved in the program. And you don't have to become a parish ambassador. You can also join the committee, get a feel of what the program is about, and then after, you can step into the parish ambassador's role.
Well said, Rashonda. And I hope that this message gets out there for you, young persons of St. Lucie, who will be willing to join the program either as an ambassador or in the committee. Thank you once again, Rashonda, for joining us for Everything St. Lucie.
Thank you for having me.